Yo, Mamu on the mic. This one goes out to CJG, Mazzucchelli, Miller, year one, let's go. James rode in from Chicago out of town, discouraged and upset, being a sweat upon his brow. He knew that his wife would be landing plenty soon, worried about the test results, knew there wouldn't be any room. He wondered if it'd be a boy or girl, understanding the fact that either way this is no place to raise a family. 12-hour sardine, he finally could see GC, he'd be the newest cop on the PD. Though his record had splotches for beating up coppers, but the way he saw it, they deserved it when they got it. The subway car halted and so often he stepped, his briefcase in his hand, cigarettes in his breath. Waiting on the platform stood a crooked badge named Splash. Said the badge, James knew that he was tactless. The man's lips are rancid, deception and guile. Here cops got it made, said the fiend with a smile. Nice to meet ya.
But I'm afraid precisely, Chico. The moment we dreaded for years has arrived. This time, we're going to have to solve a case ourselves.
The moment he went low, he knew the ropes, he felt the vibe. He could tell the man's agenda from his money-hungry eyes. He thought if the commissioner was crooked as Flash, then he must be the only honest man with the badge. One day he watched Flash beat a street kid mercilessly, just stood by, learning every move perfectly. Was clear the dirty cop had training in combat. He must have been a military man in the past. James saw the rage in the dirty detective, but just stored it away in his mind for future reference. All corrupt cops knew James and for threatened. They tried to win him over, but they just couldn't get him. Flash had it with this on his cops antics. He figured he was softening him up, and so he planned it. When Lo was out of town in the coming 2 weeks, he'd leave James and his blood in the streets. He planned against.
You're thinking, but I'm afraid precisely, Chico. The moment we dreaded for years has arrived. This time, we're going to have to solve a case ourselves.
Late one night, James heard a voice say, "Going to work, Lieutenant, you're gonna be late." Though James knew that this small talk was a trap, he was distracted when they came at him with the bat. There were 5-minute match, then one of them laughed, and he recognized the chuckle, it was Flash, bloodied and senseless. He lay there like a carcass, the sound of his attacker's feet faded in the darkness. Though battered in their torture, he gathered his composure, radioed and found out where his colleagues played poker. Drove to the spot, recognized the dirty cops. He followed Flash's car in the dark when his lights off. He rammed the dirty badger's car off the street into a tree, walking up to the man, making sure to be seen. He threw Flash a bat before he swung at James' attack, remembering each move that he had studied in the past.
You're thinking, but I'm afraid precisely, Chico. The moment we dreaded for years has arrived. This time, we're going to have to solve a case ourselves.
His skull he didn't crack, his larynx he didn't crush, his ribs he didn't snap. No, he did just enough to not hospitalize him. The flash in the blood beside the road in his own handcuffs. James threw the cop's gun into the snow where it would rust. Got into his car looking back and shrugged, cause he knew that Flash wouldn't report what happened after. He'd step make up a story that involves 10 attackers. He had too much pride to admit it. Who did it? James single-handedly unarmed, already injured. James felt safe heading home, even though no one would ever hear about this, but Flash would know. And he'd stay away from James's wife, she'd be safe, which is comfort since she's pregnant with the baby on the way. You really show me what it takes, said James, laughed, to be a cop in Gotham City. Thanks, Flash.